G'day guys, Carla from Abigo Travel in the garage today. I want to talk to you about the Patrol build so far. Cue V-roll. So what is it? It is a Nissan Patrol Series 5 y62 2021 model. It is a 5.6 litre petrol V8, 7-speed auto, some say luxury four-wheel drive. Where are we at? What have we done to it? And most importantly, how much does it cost us? I think that's something interesting that people would like to know. What does this project actually cost me? Now, I'll be the first to say, my Patrol isn't the most modified Patrol out there. There are heaps nicer, heaps fancier, heaps faster, heaps cooler versions. Now, where to start with the big girl? We've done quite a lot to this in the short amount of time we've owned it. So I've had the big girl for about 6 months now. Out of that 6 months, we've spent a heap of time in lockdown, thanks COVID. We've lifted it, we've put big wheels and tyres on it, we've put bar work all the way around it, we've got some comms. We haven't done anything outrageous with this. So right now, as the big Nissan sits, we're looking at about $98,000. So the breakdown of that. So the Patrol itself, the completely stock Ti, cost me $77,000. From the day we ordered it to the day we got it, it was about a 5-month wait. It's an off-road animal Bullbar. It set me back $2,600. The price has since gone up on it, but when I bought it, $2,600. One of the main things I loved with the Bullbar was the recovery points are actually integrated to the mounting of the bar. So there's no additional cost for the recovery points. Stedi Type X spotlights, $690. Stedi 20-inch ST1K, we're looking at $199. I find the throw of the ST1K to be better light. Whilst it's not as bright as the spotlights, I find it a better light just to drive with every day. So the winch, we got a fiery red winch from Vic Offroad. That set us back $490. We also opted to go with a Factor 55 flat link E. That flat link actually set me back $259. But I like the way that it just sits flush in there. It looks nice. So the total of the front, expensive. Under the car, so protection underneath, got a full set of Dash Offroad bash plates that go from the front through to the back. Dash Offroad bash plates set us back at $699. Dash Offroad Big O deluxe rock sliders, so they've got the bump at the front and the kick out at the back. Got that nice smooth plate on them, enough to stand on. $1,590. Rear bar, got a Raslarr dual wheel carrier with no swingaways, just because I don't physically fit my garage. Now, the bar itself cost $2,200. So that is with the Towbar incorporated into it. 3.5 ton Towbar. The wiring harness as well was a Nissan harness, cost me $290. Another mod that you can't really see, but it is very crucial. So Bushwrapz wrap, $1,200. Definitely worth having. Wheels and tyres. So KMC MESA wheels, got a gloss lip, matte black wheel. The wheels are a POS 18 offset. So the tyres, 295 70 18, Kumho MT 71s. Super aggressive mud tyre. So the wheels cost me $375 each, or the 4 of them, $1,500. As for the tyres cost me $369 each. But I bought 5 of them, so in the end I spent $18.45 on tyres. I will say, wheel and tyre combos, that makes the most impact, the most change to your four-wheel drive. If you're looking for the best bang for buck modification, wheels and tyres any day of the week. While we're up the front, we'll talk about suspension. East Coast Customs in Brisbane, they got them to re-spring the Patrol on heavy-duty raised Dobinson coils. I think we achieved about a 65mm lift in total. So that's how you see it's quite a decent gap between the top of the tyre and the bottom of the guard. Hub to guard measurement in the front is 59 centimetres or 590 mils. So we'll talk about the rear suspension, Dobinson heavy duty coils. The hub to guard on the back is just under 61 centimetres, or call it 605 mil, something like that. The coil lift from East Coast Customs, all installed, was $21.50. Also, we put Airbag Man airbags in the coils with high pressure Kevlar sleeves on them. They cost $450. For everyone that's been asking me, yes, I will be doing a video on suspension. I just want to do it out off-road when we're out of lockdown. so I can show the full articulation of how it works. So pacemaker catback exhaust, I managed to get that for a deal, cost me 900 bucks. Whilst I did the exhaust, I also did AVO cat pipes as well up the front, because the Patrol has 4 cats in it from standard. The AVO pipes cost me 330 bucks. Uniden UHF, it's a AT 970 BKS aerial mounted on a Vogue Industries mirror bracket, and that just runs the Uniden X76 UHF. UHF was a 350, aerial was 160, and the Vogue bracket was 90 bucks. We've left the hideous brown, left the leather exposed. We haven't really done a lot interior wise. A couple of magnetic mounts for phone, UHF, and that's about it. And the floor mats. It really doesn't need much else. Also got the Red Arc Tow Pro as well. So Red Arc Tow Pro, this is an old school V2 Tow Pro. That itself only costs 300 bucks. Under the bonnet, we've also got a ARB single air compressor on a Dash off-road air compressor bracket. So the bracket itself cost 110 bucks and the ARB compressor was 300. So other miscellaneous costs. So the tint, 270 bucks, just done locally. Dash mat from Supercheap, cost me a whole of 80 bucks. Interior lights, LED interior lights from Stedi. So they were $82. 3D mats, True Fit 3D mats. If you haven't seen these things, they're bloody awesome and worth every cent. They cost me $299, but that's $299 for all 3 rows. So the interior setup, I just wanted to keep it simple. Don't get me wrong, I do miss having drawers and the organisation that it comes with, but I love being able to throw whatever I want in the back. There is so much space and you're not limited to having something fixed in there all the time. I guess one thing I've learned about 4-wheel drives the whole time I've been into it is your 4-wheel drive is never finished. The build's never done. The only time it's ever truly done is when you sell it and move on to the next one. So for the big girl, needs a snorkel. That's probably going to be logically my next modification. I don't love the Safari snorkels, and I most definitely don't love the Steno snorkels, but I think I'm leaning more towards the Steno. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. What do you think? Should I go traditional Safari or Steno? I've been going back and forth with supercharging for a while now. I don't think I'm going to do it at this point. As much as I want to, and I do love the power, the sound, everything about it, it's just, I'm still quite happy with how much power this thing's got. I think realistically, if I'm going to seriously supercharge this thing, I think I'll do headers, high flow cats, get the snorkel sorted out, do all the base work to start with, and then we'll cross that supercharging bridge at a later date. At this point, I can't see it happening in the next 12 to 18 months. So there you go, that's how the Patrol currently sits, that's the current modifications and current cost. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds with the big girl. I think it's got so much more potential to be better. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Is there something I could do better? Is there something I should do? Is there something I've done that you don't like? I'm always interested in what you think, so feel free to comment it below. As always, if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, and until next time guys, go travel.